A while back, Australia famously banned guns after a mass shooting because guns were the problem 100%, so guns needed to get banned. Well, now they have a stabbing problem. They have a knife violence problem in Australia. So rather than address the sociological, cultural variables that allow people to think that it's okay to hurt other people, let's ban knives also. Let's bring back our panel, Chris Hand, Alex Stein. Guys, I thought this was a hilarious in a horrifying way video that's been floating around the internet. Check this out, and I would love your reactions on Australia's banning of machetes. Check this out.
On the 1st of September, when the ban on machetes takes place, we are rolling out through Victoria Police at 24/7 police stations the safe disposal bins. People can come and lawfully dispose of any machete that they may already have. And we've done this because we want to get these knives off the streets, because these knives destroy lives.
Yep, it's the knives. I hate it when my knife is on the kitchen table and it jumps up and stabs someone. That's just, I hate that. Chris, so Australians in the state of Victoria have until September 1st to have amnesty by submitting their knives to one of 40 disposable bins. How much participation do you think this is going to get in Australia?
Well, I just think it's hilarious that this benevolent government thinks that banning knives, giving you a few months to do so, is just very kind. I wonder what they're going to do with the giant spiders, though. I do think you need machetes to handle some of the giant spiders in Australia and some of the other terrifying wildlife. But this is exactly what we've seen in so many other countries. How long until they start doing the QR codes on their knives like they do in Japan? Bend the knife. This always seems to happen, that evil people are going to do evil things at the end of the day, and the instrument is just the instrument. When they get rid of the knives, well, then they'll go to a car, and we'll see what happens. Will they ban cars next in Australia? What does Kalshi say, or Polly Market? Probably. They probably would.
I think they're trying to get there from a green energy climate change standpoint. Alex, so this is really interesting to me, machetes specifically. I'm Samoan. My dad was born in Samoa. We went back there a couple of years ago, and they had a rack of machetes just in the grocery store checkout line. You know how you see like People magazine or the New York Post or tabloids? There was a rack of machetes. Famous. Nobody got stabbed there. Why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm pro-gun. I want more guns. I think more guns actually create less gun violence. But the reason why nobody gets stabbed is because, let's be real, why do people get stabbed? They get caught cheating on their wives. You know, people get stabbed because they did something wrong. It's not the knife's fault, that they got stabbed. They shouldn't have been caught with a mistress. So I guess when it comes to Australia, though, I love my Australian brothers and sisters so very much. But, you saw what they did during the pandemic. They were, one of the harshest lockdowns in the world. So I'm actually not surprised that, whenever you trade your freedom for protection with the government, you always end up with neither. So they're not even going to be able to cut the bush down very soon in Australia.
Yeah, again, it is a cultural problem. Try fixing the culture rather than banning a thing, an inanimate object that unfortunately can, obviously get in the hands of the wrong person can be bad, but it's not the thing, it's the person.